Bryan Pate here. Let's take a look at this SweetSpot rotation on our CAPTO unit here. So I'm going to go ahead and put this tile up and put it down here on the ground. And let's hit a couple putts and we'll take a look at them. First one I'm going to set up with the ball on the toe of the putter and hit it out on the toe. So as I take a look at this one, it's going to say at impact that the torque, and then what this is like how much energy is going to be lost in the transmission of the putter energy into the golf ball based off of where we're hitting it from the sweet spot. So as we're looking at this sweet spot rotation, we're going to say there's a loss of 26 or 20.6%, and it's going to say towards the toe. There's going to be a yellow circle, which is about 5%, give or take. And the goal is, can we get our impact strike in that zone so we're transmitting the energy onto the golf ball? So there was one heavily on the toe, and it's 20% into the toe. And on the bottom left, at impact, or at the bottom left, we can scroll through here, get what's going on currently with the rotation. As we get around impact, it's going to start changing pretty drastically. And on the bottom left, it says face twist. It's 275 degrees per second opening right at that strike where it hit the toe. So let's set up another one, put it on the heel. Trying to make sure that the screen turns green. Make a stroke. There was one on the heel. As we take a look at that one was 25.2% on the heel. And at impact, it was closing. Because I hit it off center, what happens is I can grab a tee here, hold the shaft up by the grip, and tap in the middle of the face. And what you'll see, if I hit it towards the heel, the toe wants to close. If I hit it towards the toe, the heel wants to kick forward and close down. What we want to find is the point where I can have this tee collide with the club face and not have it twist. So there's where my sweet spot is, just about right in line with the shaft in the middle of the club face. So this is a good little drill for yourself or for students. Can we hit it a little bit on the toe? Can we hit it a little bit on the heel to give us a feeling of what's happening in the vibration and the club face twist through the shot? Next thing we could do, this was popular by Tiger Woods, is we can put one tee on the toe, one tee on the heel, and then place our golf ball in the middle of that sweet spot zone. And now can we return the club through the tees without hitting each side? So I set these up pretty tight. Let me see if I can get through them. So there was a good little stroke through the tees. Now as we look at that one, it's going to say, it's 3.7% towards the heel, so maybe slightly towards the heel. But now the graph at impact, the spike is staying inside that little circle. So if we're within 5%, it's a pretty good strike. We're not going to get perfect every time, but the more consistent we can get that golf ball in the middle of the face, now we can transfer the energy onto the golf ball more consistently. That's going to help us with our speed control and becoming a better putter. So let's hit one more here just for fun. Setting up, tees are on either side of the toe and the heel. That golf ball set up right where it's in that sweet spot where I found tapping the tee. And I go, okay, that one right there, I hit the tee. So the graph's going to shoot up, one because I hit the tee and that was a lot of force, but it's going to show that we hit a lot towards the toe because I hit the tee, but I know because I hit this tee, that ball would have been hit more in the heel. So if you're setting up this tee and you click a tee, know that that vibration is going to hit the toe and it's going to read that we opened, but if we caught the golf ball more towards the heel, which would make us hit that tee, that would actually be a heel strike. So if you're doing this and you clip something, that's going to make the putter vibrate and the CAPTO unit's going to sound off. So make sure that we're having clean strikes. If we have this T-gate set up here, that's going to help us with the solid strikes. And then also you could play with a little bit of toe strikes, heel strikes, and what's in the middle as some awareness training.